Hello, everybody. It's Bob Anderson, and today is January 21st, 2025. And I have a topic that I want to discuss, and it's regarding some new lines that I've mentioned a few videos back that I had started putting on my charts. And it was basically the prior day close, the prior day open, the prior day high, the prior day low. And I have talked about those in the past, and that I was going to start putting them on my charts going forward and seeing if they're tradable, seeing if they show signs of possibly keeping you out of a potential bad trade also. So, anyways, what has happened from me doing that video is I've had multiple people email me saying that those new lines they put on their charts have cleared up a lot of trading for them and has made things a lot easier for them to see. And I said, great, you know. Well, anyways, my point of this is that today I specifically looked at these lines in the NQ, in GC, in the RTY, and I mean, wow. Okay, just wow. So, what I want to talk about is how I personally look at, say, the overnight open, which then that same philosophy can be used in these other lines that I'm going to somewhat say should be, in my opinion, treated the same way. Remember, one of the main things that I'm looking for in my trading is I'm looking for, like, say on a long, I'm looking for price to come down to an exhaustion point so that it's quote unquote on the short term, because remember all our charts are 1 minute candles, that on a short term basis is, say, oversold. So we're looking for that slingshot to bring it back. And I've talked about this before, that the algos are seeking places to squeeze all the money out and then reverse it back and squeeze out all the money the other way of those that chased it. And that's why I talk about we are trying to be the moray eel that's on the back of the shark. We are trying to follow the shark, because the shark is the one that's going to move price to our targets and make us money. Okay? We are not going to will our way into profitable trades. Okay? So, let's quickly talk about two things that you need to kind of make sure. I want to refresh a couple things. One is, for example, let's just say this is a line. Let's just call that the overnight open for today. Let's just say it's today's overnight open. One is the sequence of bars reaching. Reaching is they continue to have highs that are lower than the candle to the left. And I've talked about, in my opinion, I'm looking for at least 4 in a sequence. That's kind of where I feel like we're getting to that exhaustion point, is about 4 solid candles. Okay, so what's 4? Here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, here's 4. So here, at this point back, right to here, that's where I'd be looking for that long. Once we pierce that overnight open, I'd be looking for that long here to go that way. Okay? 4. You'll find over time, the more that you have in sequence leading down to that rotation point, the more likely the trade's going to work, in my opinion. Okay? So, and by the way, in reality, that same price action that you're seeing right there, that's exactly the way all our trades really work. The 5-minute red line, the 1-minute gold line, this is really how they all work. You're looking for that stretch to that point that you see on your chart of the 5-minute red line or the 1-minute gold line as being your catcher. It's catching that stretching of price and then slingshotting it back. Okay, so then, but the difference with the 5-minute red line and the 1-minute gold line is on this second part, which is right here, and that is the crossover retest. I'm going to talk about that in a second. Let's talk about one more thing. This right here, it's important to look. Remember, I always say look to the left. It's important to look to the left because what you're looking for is you're looking for a time period, preferably longer the better, to the left that you have not been here before. Okay? So, for example, if you had price come down here, all right, and then it rejects up, and then it comes down here, I'm not as confident in that. Specifically because where it started from is lower than where it started from the first time. Okay? So looking to your left, if you can look to your left and see you haven't been here for a while, that makes this trade even more confident, in my opinion. Now, same thing with this next one, the crossover. If price goes running up, like in this case, from below the overnight open, if price goes running up and just keeps on plowing through so that you have at least a full candle above the overnight open, at least one full candle, open, closed, wick and all, above that overnight open. Matter of fact, the bigger this space here, the better. And then it comes and sits on top of that overnight open. It's bam. That's where they're looking to reload. It's that old concept of your support becomes resistance, resistance becomes support. When price was going this way, you should have anticipated that this would be resistance. Okay? On that line. But because it went through and confirmed that it wants to go through with a full candle above it, when it came back down and sat on it, this is where they're reloading. And then bam, that's your other trade. So you have two styles of trades with the quote unquote overnight open. Now, one of the things I want to then emphasize is if you get this concept right here, these two. As a matter of fact, this is also, let me just point one more thing out. The further this goes this way, before it goes this way, the better off this trade's going to work. You don't want one that's just meandering to the overnight open and just happens to cross and sit on top of it. That's not north-south. Remember we talked about north-south. This is north, this is south. This is south, this is north. You want that north-south, because that's when they're pulling back the rubber band and slinging it, and pulling back the rubber band and slinging it, and pulling back the rubber band and slinging it. You get the idea? This is not being slung. Okay? I want to show you specific examples today that if the election's over, the inauguration's over, all the BS is over. A lot of good BS is over in the United States, as a matter of fact. Thank God. But anyways, a lot of BS is over. So now it's time to start trading. Okay? Traders are back. Markets are moving. And I'm going to literally show you the NQ with just those lines on. I'm going to take all the moving averages off. And I'm going to show it to you in gold. I'm going to show it to you in the RTY. And I'm going to show you that just these lines alone, if you look at the candles and you follow the candles, that alone could be a trading strategy for you that'll work and put money in your pocket where you know why you got in here. Okay? So let's go look at some charts. Okay, so let's talk about this. This is the NQ. Okay. It's going to be the first one I start off with. I'm going to I took off the moving average lines and hell, just for conversational purposes, I'm going to get rid of the swing indicator too. There we go. Just let me remove it. Bam. All right, there. Clean up the chart. So, because what I want to focus on are the lines, these lines. So let me just clarify what I've done to try to make this easier to see. Anything prior day is a dot, dot, dot. Okay? Notice that? Dot, dot, dot. So this is the prior day high. This is the prior day close. This is the prior day open. And this is the prior day low. This is the current day high at this time. This is the current day low at this time. C is a dash versus a dot. So let's just kind of put that into perspective. Not that it really matters, but I want to make sure you kind of see what I'm doing here. All right. So this is 9:15 in the morning. We can kind of see that they've been lollygagging around off the overnight open. The market had some big movement during the day. I mean, during the night. Holy crap. Bing, 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 bing. It did some pretty good movement. So anyways, now, and we have no news today to concern ourselves about. So let's just look at charts. So let's get to 9:30. Where's 9:30? There's 9:30. Okay, so here we are. Now we're getting into, spastic mode. All right. But there's a point of this presentation. So let's go. Wow. All right. We are shooting down. We have broken through the overnight open. We have broken through the prior day close, and we are shooting down. Everybody sees that, right? And it's pushing our Donchian channel because we haven't been there in the last hour, blah, blah, blah. Now, what is this? Anybody remember what this is? If this is the current day open, right here, the dots are the prior day open. Now look at this. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles straight down. 7 candles where the tops to the left never got broken. 7 in a row. 8 in a row. What happened next? And where is this going to go? Where is this going to go? For those of you looking for swing trades, where is this going to go? How about back up to here? Let's see if it does. I actually don't remember. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, hold on here. Oh, wow. Okay, came back down again. So if you were following pivots, looking for big trades, then you might have gotten stopped out here. That's still from here to here. Yeah, that's about $500. Let's see what happens again. Wow. Okay, let's see what happens again. Wow. Are we going to go back up again? No. Now notice, I'm going to point something out here. Okay, this is the pivot spot that brought this down to here. This currently is the pivot spot that brought this back down to here. So as a trader, I'm not looking for this, because look to your left. See your left? This was your rotation spot. Now all of a sudden you're back here again in a matter of not even 15 minutes, and you're from a lower pivot from the top. So let's see what happens. I personally don't remember. This thing will probably rotate up. Nope. Okay, it's going down. Well, what is it going to do? What's it going to do? Wow. Oh, okay, it blew through. All right. Okay. So Rotation here to here, eight candles in a row, boom, gone. Now, the reality of it is 1, 2, 3, 4. You had 4 here too, but you came from a lower pivot, then you pivoted from here before when you rotated over, and you were here not even 15 minutes ago. Now they're just fighting to get it through because there's still people buying it from here. So the sellers are trying to force it through, and they finally did. Okay. Okay. Now, what do we have here? What do we have here? We have the prior day low. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles in a row so far. 7. See, that one didn't go higher than that one. 8. Let me see. Did we break the pivot here? Did we pierce it? Yeah, we did. Gone. We pierced the bottom. It's hard to see. It is hard to see, but we pierced the bottom right here. The prior day low for conversational purposes was 26.25. This went down to 25.50. So it went 3 ticks through, and look at that. Holy cow. Where is this going to go? Well, probably up to here, or at least up to here. That would be my guess. Look at that. Holy shit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom, gone. Holy cow. Holy cow. Now, this is a great place to, like, you know, if it was me trading and I got in here, my target would have been right here. I'm just overly conservative, especially with the NQ. If it was me trading and I had taken this trade right here, I'd be out right here. But anyways, let's just see what happens here. Because this is rather interesting. I'm going to show you what's interesting. Honestly, I'm going to show you what's interesting. Let's do this right now. Let's blow this back up. Let's blow this back up. This candle right here opened and closed north of the prior day open. Price sat on top of it, boom, gone. It did a little reset there. I mean, way too scary for me, but you're at least seeing a reaction off the line. Now, let's look at this. Now we got space. See, we crossed over and we're up and we've got space. Let's see if this reacts better this time. Wow. Jesus. Reacting off of it again. It just keeps reacting off of it. What time are we at? We're at 11 o'clock here. Okay, we're at 11 o'clock. Yeah. This is not north and south stuff anymore. Everybody notice that? This is not north and south stuff. This is north and south. This is north. This is south. This is the response. This is north. This is south. This is the response. We're looking for those responses, a pattern of responses. Look at this thing. You're going to meander your way up to the current open, aren't you? Let me see. Oh, now we're at 11 o'clock. This is just ridiculousness now. Let's see what happened here. Wow. Yeah. All right. So there's nothing to trade. So, but I showed you two main things. Prior day overnight open and prior day low. Price sequence of reach candles reversed. Sequence of reach candles reversed. Anyways, so let's stop on this one, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do the same thing with gold. And I'm going to do the same thing with RTY for just today. Just today. Okay, this is gold. All right, so what we're going to talk about is just quickly gold. I kind of glance at this chart. There's really not much there. But anyway, so let's looking for dashes and everything. Here is way down here is our overnight open. Here is our prior day close. So there's real tight there. This is yesterday's open. And by the way, this thing crossed over, sat on top of the overnight open at 7 o'clock in the morning, and it never looked back. Just an observation. But anyways, so for the overnight open. The funny part is, see, it sat here and fought. If you'll notice, and then it broke up, created this space, came back, and literally sat right on it. If you look right there, you can literally see the wick go through the bottom of the overnight open, and then that's it. Anyways, so let's just talk about what's going on after the market, after it opens, and yada yada yada. So this is all just like consolidation garbage here, consolidation garbage, and then it takes off after the market opens, and it opens earlier. It opens at like 8:20, but there was no news today, just kind of meandering. You can tell right here it's just waiting for the market to open, the actual stock market to open. And then the stock market opened, and then it took off. So anyways, what is this right here? Well, this is yesterday's high of the day. And it meandered its way up there and got punched down. So why is that important to show you? Well, because again, if like for some reason this was a crossover reset here long, there's a potential target. Now, is there a trade there? Maybe. I don't know. It kind of meandered. It really kind of meandered. It's a straight line. There's no doubt about it, but that's pretty slow for gold. And then, you could have had a short here and blah, blah, blah. But let's see what happened. So it kept going down from the previous day high. Let's keep watching. Okay, now it's back again. How far apart is this? 10:56, 10:02. Almost an hour. This is the second attempt. I like to talk about three attempts. Okay, and hold on. Did it break through? Well, it sat right there on it. Down it's going again. Now it's rotating up. And then down, and then up, and then down. Jesus. It gets better, trust me. All right, there we go. So you had attempt 1. This is really attempt 1 in reality. This is attempt 2. This is attempt 3. We are now through it. It's sitting on it, and it's off and running. So let's see what happens here. This is the prior day high that you can obviously see a reaction from. Okay. Now we pushed up. Now we're creating space. Down we come. This is the crossover retest that I talked about. Crossover retest. Are we going to retest? Yes, we are. There's the retest. So we had this is our resistance becomes support. That's what the intent is. So this was resistance because bam, down, bam, crossover, retest, break of the candle. We're waiting for a break of the candle. There it is. Now, where is this going? Where is this trade going? Does anybody know where this trade is going? Even though it's 11:40 in the afternoon or in the morning, it's going right here. And that is exactly what it did. And why did it do that? Because that's what they intended. When they crossed it over, they knew they could retest the resistance, squeeze out the longs, meaning the people that had chased it, and then run it back up to where they were going in the first place. This pattern is so repeated, it's scary. But what we've added to our arsenal is the ability to recognize that by even using the prior day highs and the prior day lows and the prior day close and the prior day open. It's created more lines on our chart to potentially see a crossover retest without noise in our way, meaning like an overnight open sitting here or something like that. Okay, so there you go. What did it do the rest of the time? I don't remember. There aren't any other lines up here. The only once you clear this, the only line you got is the current day high. You know what I'm saying? Once you clear the prior day high, the only thing you got left is the current day high. That's it. So there's nothing up here to play. So here we are. Okay. So one more time, let's go look at the RTY. Okay. Last but not least is the RTY. All right. So let's kind of space this out a little. Remember, this is the prior day close. This is the current day open because it's dash versus dot. All right, so go back over here. You'll see this is where the market closed the prior day, and this is where it opened at 6 p.m. yesterday. All right, so this is where it closed at 5. This is where it opened at 6. All right, then you can kind of see the price action. Nice little bounce off the prior day low, huh? Anyways, let's get over here and look at some stuff. All right, so let's see here. Where am I? Okay, so the market opens at 9:30, which is right here. Runs up, runs down, runs up. Now here's a lower pivot from here. Did not break the prior day high. I mean the prior day open. Jeez, and prior day close. God, didn't break the prior day close. Bob, get your words straight. And then it ran up, hit it again, and got slammed down. Now this is still in that zone where I try to stay out of trading because we're still kind of doing some craziness. Because we haven't really gotten like to 10, a little after 10. It's when I like to partake a little more. But anyways, it held. See how it held? I mean, this area held for pretty good all the way back to this pivot. I mean, that's pretty good swing right there, to be honest with you. But here we go again. Let's see what happens. I'm trying to remember. I swear, my memory is a zero. Honestly, my memory is a zero. Let's see here. All right, so now we're back up here again. 1, 2. This is our third attempt. I would not, even though this does all this stuff, I would not be trading this. Even though you got all these sequence candles, even if these don't sequence, even if the ones to the left don't sequence for you to get a trade, you got to pay attention to the fact that we've been here before. The more times we come back, the more likely they are to break it. Okay? Especially when you have a pivot here that ran up, then a pivot here that ran up past here. It's like you're starting to show the signs. Let's see if it goes through. I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. Okay, so it is over so far. Oh wow. Okay. That's a funky looking candle. Okay. Oh, okay. And then we got the overnight open. So here's the overnight open for today. All right. So let's just keep looking. God, they're going to sit on top of this thing, aren't they? How much you want to bet they're going to do a cross? How much you want? I'm just saying, how much you want to bet? Because we created this space, they're going to sit on the prior day close and run it back to the overnight open. That's my guess right this second. Well, Oh, wow, that's interesting. This candle right here closed below that overnight. The prior day close. Man, that sucks. I mean, that would keep you out of that trade. See how this was open and closed below that? If you were looking for that, the fact that this one opened, let's talk about that. The fact that this candle right here opened and closed, wick and all, below that spot, there is no trade. Because what you should anticipate is if it does get broken from the bottom, it's going to hit its head right here. And that's exactly what happened, by the way. Doesn't mean it's not going to go long. Oh, yep. Jesus. All right. No consistency right now. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, okay. All right. So we got through this tumultuous garbage here without taking a trade and losing money. Now we're running to the overnight open. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 candles in a row right now. 5 candles in a row. Okay. All right. 5 candles in a row. 6 candles in a row. Oh, come on. 7 candles in a row. Notice this candle is wicked below the overnight open. Stop. Okay, now you're in. Oh my God. Back, I bet you, right to target here. What would be this? You're in at 83 and down to 53 would be 30 ticks. It's pretty good trade. 30. If you did 30 with a 10 tick stop, there you go. It hit 52, so you'd be filled. Question is it going to bounce off here back to here now as a crossover retest? It did. It did. Okay, hold on. Let's see if we cross the overnight open now and do a retest. Well, right now we're doing nothing, which I would never take this trade back to here. Never. We didn't have the movement from here to here to go to here. But we did have the crossover retest. You could have gone long right here at 67 and your target be up here at 87. There's another 20. But let's just watch. What I'd be looking for now is to see if we can blow over the overnight open and then sit on top of it. God dang it. Okay. Let's see if this happens. Okay. Hold on. All right, now, okay. Blew over the overnight open, sat on top of it. Your long is 99 after this candle closes. Because you pierced. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay, now it's 96. Then you cancel the trade because now you're completely below it again. Jesus. All right, hold on. Look at that thing go. What a pain. It kept me out of the trade by 2 ticks. I mean, again, it's rules are rules. You gotta abide by them, or you don't know why you're in or what you're really doing, and you're just starting to be a cowboy. So let's see if anything else happens to talk about. I don't see anything. Nope. Looks like nothing. Okay. Anyways, so the purpose of this video was for me to show you that based on things I'm seeing, there is viability in trading the prior day close, the prior day open, the prior day high, and the prior day close, prior day high, prior day open, and prior day low. So, because I mean, I mean, come on, folks. Look at the prior day low in the NQ. 3 ticks, gone. 3 ticks after a series of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles in a row. Everybody have a good day. I will talk to you later. Bye.